Supreme Lord, who released everyone's body. Na, Kripya Siswa Bandhane. Seeing those efforts and endeavors of Mother Yashoda, Krishna accepted that knowledge. Okay, I accept this. And then Mother Yashoda was able to bind Krishna, and she got so relieved. Finally. Because I was worried. What if the Putra has again entered in the body of Krishna? What happened to my... Why all these problems comes to my child? Why all these demons are after my child? What he did wrong? But finally he got binding. Finally he done. She got so relieved. And Baldev Prabhu came over the scene. Mother Yashoda, release Krishna immediately. Baldev is showing anger. Mother Yashoda said, who are you to say this to me? He said, I'm Shesh. Mother Yashoda said, goodness, all problems in my home. He's saying he's Shesh, and he will say his father is Mahesh, and he will say his son is Ganesh. All these problems coming to me. He said, Baldev, I'm also going to bind you. Go away from here. And Balram Prabhu ran away from there. He said, oh, I cannot show my anger. Otherwise, Maya Yashoda will also going to bind me. So Baldev Prabhu ran away. And then the friends of Krishna came. And they said, Krishna, how are we going to play? You doesn't look nice. And Krishna said, stop it. You are the one. You are the one who complains to Mother Yashoda about my misdeeds. Just like once upon a time Krishna ate mud. And the friends of Krishna, they complained to Mother Yashoda that Maya, today Krishna has eaten mud. And Krishna was relishing this mud, this soil. Why? It's not ordinary. This soil is so special because this is the mud and soil from Vrindavan. And Krishna is tasting this. Wow, so nice. With this intent that the whole universe is in my stomach. And by eating the soil of Vrindavan, I'm going to purify everyone, the entire universe. So when Krishna was coming to Mother Yashoda, Yashoda said, hey, what are you eating today? And Krishna was so nervous. And he's not opening his mouth. What are you eating? Why not opening your mouth? Why not speaking? I know, you ate mud today. Krishna put that soil just behind little under tongue. Who told you I ate mud today? Your friends just told me. Oh mother, don't believe my friends. They're liars. They're always cheating and lying. They're liars. You know what happened? My friends, they're stealing so much from every home. And they're bringing to me and say, Krishna, you also eat this? And you know very well, I don't touch anything which has been stolen. I don't touch anything. And I was about to complain to you, but they're so clever, they came before me and complained to you. So don't believe. Don't believe their words. And Mother Yashoda said, what to speak of friends? Your elder brother Balram also said, just now he told me you ate mud today. Oh Maya, oh mother, don't believe Balram. Don't believe. Why? Why should not I believe him? Krishna said, because even though from outside appearance he looks white, but inside he is totally black. And I'm appearing black from outside, but inside I'm totally white. And Mother Yashoda said, what is this black and white means? Krishna wanted to say, Balram is white complexion, but inside is black, means is always keeping me in his heart. I'm black. And I'm appearing black from outside, but inside I'm totally white, means I always meditate on Radha. So Mother Yashoda is very angry. You always lying. You always lying. And today, stay like this all day. And all these friends of Krishna. Krishna, how are we going to play? How are we going to play like this? Krishna said, we're going to play like this. Don't worry. And he took this rope with a churning rod, and he crawled. He came outside in the courtyard, and there was 2 huge trees in the courtyard. 2 huge trees. Krishna so artistically, he entered in between those 2 trees, and with little jerk, these 2 trees uprooted and fell on the ground. Big noise like a thunderstorm fell on the ground. And 2 divine personalities appeared from those 2 trees with folded hands. They say, oh my Prabhu, oh my Lord. Who are you? These 2 personalities, who are you? They said, we are sons of Kuber. Who is Kuber? Who's Kuber?
Treasurer.
Huh?
The treasurer.
The treasurer of
demigods.
Demigods, very rich. How they became trees? Once upon a time, they were naked, bathing with some young girls in a pond. And it happens so that Naraji, who is Jagadguru, he was walking by and seeing great Saint Narad, all these young ones, the young girls, they covered their bodies. They felt so embarrassed and shy. But these 2 boys of Kuber, so much arrogant, showing their arrogance, they came in front of Narad and started abusing him. Why you came here? You spoiled the whole game. We were enjoying. And because of you, everything is ruined. Naked. 2 boys naked in front of great Saint Narad. Seeing this, Narad felt compassion on them. They are sons of Kuber, and what is the situation? Their consciousness is so low. And Narad, happily singing, gave curse to these 2 boys. You see, curse cannot be... Curse is always in a very anger mood, right? I curse you. Curse cannot be singing. No one curse you. May you die. I curse you. You offended me. I curse you. Curse is not in singing mode. It's in a mode of ignorance. It means so much anger. But the verse says in Bhagavatam, Narada was singing when he gave curse. That means it was actually not curse, it was compassion on these 2 boys. Seeing their status of their father, they're serving the demigods. You're standing naked in front of me? No shame? I curse you. May you become naked forever, like trees. May you both become trees. They both became trees, but because the curse of Narad was there, they became trees in the courtyard of Nand Maharaj. And being these 2 trees in the courtyard of Nand Maharaj, they witnessed all the childhood pastimes of Krishna. Krishna was playing with his friends, hide and seek. So many times Krishna touched that tree, those trees. Sometimes Krishna climbing on those trees, jumping. So these 2 trees, they fully witness the pastime, the childhood pastimes of Krishna. How glorious is that curse. Even demigods have no access. to see the pastimes of Krishna. Demigods have no access at all. They can't come. But just by the curse of a pure devotee, which is equivalent to the benediction, their benediction and curse are the same panel. Because of Naraji curse, how glorious is this curse. They see this all the pastimes of Krishna. And today these two boys with folded hands, praying and asking forgiveness. Oh Lord, please forgive us. Vani gun katha khyane. We want our speech to always glorify your pastimes. We want to always serve. With our hands we want to serve you and your pure devotees. We want to bow our head down always at your lotus feet. So in this way they start praying to Krishna. Krishna got so pleased to them, and Krishna gave them residence in Golok Vrindavan as two brothers named Snigdhkant and Madhukant. Kant means
throat.
Speak.
Mm.
Throat, speech. So Snigdh and Madhu, very sweet. And in the assembly of Brajavasis, Nand Maharaj, Yashoda Maya, Radharani, Lalita, Vishaka and Krishna, Sridham, Subal, all sitting there, and Snigdhkant and Madhukant taking turns and is narrating the pastimes of Krishna right in front of the Krishna, in the audience of Krishna and the Brajavasis. How glorious they are. In the morning session, they use this beautifully described by Jiva Goswami that there used to be two sessions, morning and night. In the morning session, there are different sections. Nand Maharaj with his friends, elderly Gopas, Yashoda Maya with her friends in one other section, and separating that section is a very subtle, fine curtain, white color curtain. So they can see each other, but they can't see clearly. See through. So one section, Nand Maharaj and his friends, other section, Yashoda Maya, her friends, and then the friends of Krishna, Sridham, Subal, Stotha Krishna, Lavanga, Ujjwal, and with Krishna sitting with them. Another section, Radharani, Lalita, Vishaka, Tung Vidya, Sudevi, Rangdevi, all these Sakhis. And Snigdhkant and Madhukant right in the middle of them. And they are singing the glories of, describing these pastimes of Krishna. In the morning session, in this assembly, Snigdhkant is describing the pastimes of Krishna. Means the pastimes in friendship with his friends, the pastimes Mother Yashoda and Nand Baba, but not the pastimes in Braj Gopis. That's in the morning session. But in the evening session, means night session, only Gopis are present here. Krishna and the Gopis, no one else. And Madhukant then describing the sweet loving relationship, the loving pastimes of Radha and Krishna right in front of Radha and Krishna. Just by seeing Radha Krishna, describing what you did. And when Madhukant is describing this, Radharani looked towards Krishna, really we did this? And Krishna was surprised, yes. So beautifully described by Jiva Goswami. Sometimes they feel shy when they are hearing their own pastimes. Radharani manifesting sulky mood. And Krishna is trying all means to satisfy Radharani. Sulky mood, you know sulky mood? No. What's the other word for sulky mood?
Man.
Man. But you know man? No. Yes.
No. Holding on to anger, holding on to upset.
Holding on to upset, but actually not upset. Inside heart is love, but externally showing I'm upset.
बीच में बोला कि माने हुए भी हैं but नहीं भी माने हुए
This is man, something more. And that's the nature of Radharani. I'm not saying this. Rup Goswami, scripture saying this. Ahireva gati sobha kutila bhavet hetu ahetu yuna man uchyate. Sometime with cause, sometime without cause. She's always in man. Always. Because she likes when Krishna comes and try to satisfy her. Krishna do uthak baitak. Uthak baitak samajhte? He tries everything to satisfy Radharani's man. And he sometimes disguises himself as a beggar. Like once upon a time, Radharani, that's in Barsana. Krishna came over and Radharani said, Krishna, can you describe my beauty? How I look like? And Krishna just came from the kunjas of Chandravali, the counterpart of Radharani. He just came from Chandravali. And in his head is the love and the mood of Chandravali. But he speaks lies to Radharani. So Radharani said, can you describe my beauty? And he said, yes, your beautiful face is like Chandra. Chandra, moon. He was about to say Chandravali, but if he said Chandravali, then oh my goodness. It's so difficult. He'll be in trouble. And instead of saying Chandravali, he said Chandra, moon. And by hearing this, Radharani became so upset. What do you mean? Chandra has so many spots. You resemble my beautiful face of Chandra. Do I have spots on my face? Don't speak to me. And she turned her face around. You see, like there in the painting? And Krishna is now, no, you don't understand what I want to say. No, don't speak to me now. Enough. Krishna said, try to understand. I was comparing the bright, the effulgence of moon. No, you compared my beautiful face with moon. I don't want to speak to you. She started running from there and Krishna is running after Radharani. Yeah. So, Radhe, listen, Radhe, listen. And she said, no, I don't want to speak. So this is called man. But it's not that she's upset. Inside is so much love. But externally showing off that I'm not speaking to you, but actually she wants to speak to Krishna. Understand this feelings? And then she saw a deadly snake with hoods up. And she was so scared. Seeing that snake, she turned back and running and embraced Krishna. Krishna said, this is how even the animals and snake from Vrindavan, also they help in uniting Radha and Krishna. The snake also participated in the union of Radha and Krishna. But then she thought, I'm not supposed to speak to him. Then she started running and Krishna running after Radharani. She sat there and started weeping and crying. Out of no reason. All of a sudden she saw one peacock dancing. And a mild smile came on her face, seeing how peacock is dancing with feathers, spreaded feathers, and peacock going like this. Mild smile came. Krishna got this point. Oh, she's so happy to see peacock. Krishna jumped over in this group of peacocks there. And just like all the peacocks were dancing, Krishna also started imitating like a peacock and dancing. And Radharani, she's laughing so much now. Krishna said, oh goodness, she's not in man anymore. She's so happy to see me. And she also came and joined Krishna. So Mayur and Mayuri, Krishna and Radharani both dancing with so many peacocks there. And this is, we have place in More Kutir in Barsana. More Kutir, where Krishna and Radharani both dance with all the peacocks. So sometimes with any cause, sometimes without cause, she's always exhibiting this sulky mood, this one. Because she loves to see how Krishna is pacifying. And when Krishna is pacifying Radharani, he feels so much bliss. And that's the only purpose of Radharani, to exhibit this mood, to enhance the bliss of Krishna. Her all endeavors, her all decorations, her all efforts is just to please Krishna. That's all. Just to please Krishna. This is loving pastimes. But sometimes there's a category called Durjayman, means very, very difficult sulky mood. Very difficult. Krishna even holding his ears. I'm so sorry. Don't speak to me. And she gets so upset externally that she runs to her mother-in-law, in-laws, Kotila and Jatila. And Krishna cannot enter there. You know, Radharani is married to whom? Abhimanyu. Radharani is married to Abhimanyu. And mother-in-law is Jatila, very Jatil, crooked. And sister-in-law is Kotila. So she very well know Krishna cannot enter in my in-laws. And now she is inside. Now Krishna is thinking, how I can satisfy her? How can I pacify her? So he disguises himself as sannyasi. And he's calling out, Bhikshan Dehi, Bhikshan Dehi, give me some Bhiksha, give me some Bhiksha. Then mother-in-law, Jatila, she was making cow dung patties. She called upon Radharani, oh Radhe, my daughter-in-law, oh beautiful one, there's a sannyasi at the doorstep. Give some bhiksha. Get some rice, get some flour, something. Sannyasi should always be given some bhiksha. Go and give. And Radharani said, no mother-in-law, you know my nature very well. I don't see the face of any male in my life. You know, I cannot see a sannyasi. Jatila said, oh daughter-in-law, he's sannyasi. He's not ordinary person. He's a saintly person. Go and give bhiksha. Okay, cover your face with a veil. Don't see that sannyasi, but just give. It's always auspicious to give something to a sannyasi. She said, okay, I obey your order. She carried some flour, some rice, some ingredients. She came out and said, oh sannyasi, take this bhiksha. And Krishna spoke, I don't want this bhiksha. She said, then what kind of bhiksha you want? Krishna said, I want bhiksha of your man. And Rani said, you cheater, you are here? This guy is a sannyasi, this is your bhiksha. And Radharani put all the flour and rice on the head of Krishna. Take your bhiksha and go away from here. Krishna is now worried what to do. She is not happy. And nearby, Jawad, there's a Kokila one. This is all these places we go in Kartik with devotees. Kokila one. Kokil means cuckoo bird, koyal. How cuckoo bird sweetly they sing. Coo, coo. Yeah. So this forest is called Kokila one, where Krishna he imitated exactly as a song, imitating the singing of cuckoo bird. So Krishna also started singing, coo, coo. And imagine if Krishna is singing, how melodious it is. And Jatila heard this, mother-in-law. Radharani heard this. And Radharani told Lalita Sakhi, Lalita, this is Krishna. So sweet. We never realized he can also sing like cuckoo bird. Oh Lalita, I'm getting restless now. I want to go and see Krishna. He came so many times to pacify me. It's too much torture now. I must go and meet him now. And Krishna is calling out, indicating Radharani, come and meet me, come and see me. Coo, coo. Radharani came in the courtyard where mother-in-law was sitting. Radharani said, "Oh mother-in-law, oh Chatila, are you hearing this cuckoo bird?" She said, "Yes, but it's so strange. Cuckoo bird never sing after sunset. It's always before sunset. But it's very sweet." So Radharani asked permission. "Can you give us permission, mother-in-law? We want to go and see this cuckoo bird." With the hope that mother-in-law would grant permission. But immediately she said, "No, it's getting dark. Chaste ladies, they don't go out in dark. Go inside." And Radharani feeling so much separation from Krishna. She's so much feeling separation, weeping and crying. And Krishna all night, ooh, ooh, ooh. Just to meet Krishna, Radharani, all night. That's the glories of this forest of Kokilvan. We go in Kartik Rajvandar Vaikrama. So in this way, Krishna, he always tried so much to meet Radharani. This is what Madhukant is describing in the assembly of Radharani and Krishna, describing what they did, what pastimes they performed. And when Krishna and Radharani hearing their own pastimes, it appears so sweet to them. Oh, we did this, we did that. Imagine. The pastimes of Krishna appearing so sweet to Krishna ears. How glorious and powerful and sweet pastimes are those. If we give attention and hear these pastimes, where's the doubt we will not develop love with Krishna. Krishna himself get in love by hearing his own pastime. And there's a transformation happens in his body. Hearing his own sweet pastimes. You know what I want to say? Krishna being so beautiful, three-bent form, right? You see, three-bent form. But when he hears these kind of sweet pastimes, there's some transformation in the body. His eyes get dilated, big. His arms goes inside. His feet goes inside. And he appeared a form of Jagannath. You can see right there. That's Jagannath, Krishna. Why becomes Jagannath? Why Krishna becomes Jagannath? By hearing his own sweet pastimes. This transformation is actually not a transformation, it is ecstasy. You know, just like if we hear good news, what happens? Let's say the good news is every resident in Austin, they're going to get as a bonus on a Christmas day $10,000. They're going to come in your account. What? The hearing good news, what happens? Eyes get, really? And if you hear any shocking news, something very bad news, tonight going to be hailstorm, there will be power cut. It happened, right? In Austin. Shocking news or any bad news, there's always a transformation in the body. When Krishna hears his own pastimes, the transformation is Jagannath. That's the body of Krishna. The Jagannath temple in Jagannath Puri from Satyuga. Imagine. Still existing. What more evidence we need? This temple in Jagannath Puri is a temple from Satyuga built by King Indradyumna. Even the archaeological department of India proved this. The temple is still there. And Jagannath being worshipped since that time. How powerful is the deity Jagannath? Being worshipped and installed by Brahma, the creator. It's been worshipped since that time. These are the glories of Krishna's pastimes. So the Snigkant and Madhukant, they extract bliss by reciting the pastimes of Krishna in the assembly of Krishna and all his associates. Imagine that curse. Narad curse these two boys. What glory, how glorious is that curse, right? How glorious is that curse? So Snigdhan and Madhukant, they left to Vrindavan, Golok Vrindavan. And because those two trees got uprooted and was a big sound like a thunderbolt in the courtyard, Nand Baba immediately came running. What happened? What happened? What happened? And he saw Krishna was bound with rope, and he got so angry. Nand Baba asked the boys, means the friends of Krishna, who was sitting next to him, who binded Krishna? Who did this? Very angry. And they were all scared to say that mother binded, because if they say mother, then they will also be in danger. Mother Yashoda will also bind them. So they were a little reluctant and scared. Then, who bind Krishna? Then one of them said, Mother Yashoda. And then Maharaj became so upset. Where is Yashoda? Where is Yashoda? He's literally shouting. And Mother Yashoda came running and she saw, what is this? Two big, huge trees got uprooted. Just fell near to Krishna. Then Maharaj, seeing Mother Yashoda, start yelling at her. Why you did this? You know what's going to happen today? And Mother Yashoda started crying and weeping. It's my mistake, it's my fault. And seeing the tears in the eyes of Mother Yashoda, Nand Maharaj became so polite. His heart melted. Oh, she's crying. So he untied Krishna and gave so much love and affection to Krishna and said, Krishna, go to your mother. See, she's crying. Go to your mother. And Krishna, I will not go. He's very angry. Oh, if you don't go to your mother, how are you going to drink milk? I will drink milk of cows. How about laddu? The laddu? How are you going to eat laddu? I will eat laddu with Balaram. How about your play? With whom you going to play? I will play with my sakas, my friends. So you will never go to mother? No, I will never go to her. And then Mara said, then what if in your separation your mother will die? Oh, just Krishna heard this. And tears came in his eyes. And he saw Mother Yashoda crying and weeping. He ran there. Mother, 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 mother. And Mother Yashoda embraced Krishna. She's weeping, crying, and Krishna also crying. Nand Maharaj crying. And all those who are seeing this, they started crying. How sweet and emotional is this pastime, which makes everyone crying. But this cry is different from the cry, the material cry. It's totally different. In spiritual matters, if there's tears in the eyes, these tears speaks different language. This bliss in the heart and externally, the tears is seen. Because the very first symptom of any spiritual ecstasies is tears. We cry in this world because of some scarcity or with some bad news or some other thing. But in spiritual world, everyone longing and hankering to get tears in the eyes. That's the bliss, the tears of bliss. Even at the airports we see many people, they cry at the departure and many people cry at the arrivals. People cry at the departure, we understand. Oh, your loved one is going far. Son is going far away for some years for studies. Imagine your son is going for 10 years. Far from you, not going to come back. Feel so much pain. Right? And after 10 years, when son or daughter coming back, parents are waiting at the airport in the arrival. Oh, why the flight is late? Why they are not coming? What's the matter? So restless to see son or daughter after coming after 10 years in the arrival. And when they see far distance, hey, come quickly, come quickly. And seeing the loved one, what happens? The son come and embrace the mother. Can you hold your emotions then? Tears. Is this tears of pain? This tears of joy. Yes. So all tears are not same. The tears of pain and the tears of joy. It's very, very easily related. Because I travel a lot, I see at the departure and arrivals. Many people cry at the departure, and many people cry at the arrivals also. The tears of bliss. So in devotional life, in spiritual life, everyone hankering to get tears in the eyes. And this comes when the heart melts. The heart is so hard, like a rock, it won't melt. Of course, it melts to see some material dealings, children with parents, etc. Heart melts. But glorious is that heart which melts to hear spiritual topics related to Krishna. That's the glory, that's the beauty of it. For that we need practice. To develop that love with Krishna is in a developing state. It's not spontaneous, it's not natural. You know, my Gurudev used to say, wherever you input your attachment, your energy, your attachment will spontaneously go in that direction. We give our energy to our children, yes or no? Attachment is already there. We don't need to develop that attachment. It just comes by default. Because we input so much energy there. Similarly, if you put some energy in loving Krishna, which is not natural, we are forcing or we are developing that. We are developing that. But constantly thinking about this, constantly chanting about Krishna, hearing about Krishna, it becomes a natural phenomenon. It becomes so spontaneous. So, this is called cultivating Krishna consciousness, which is, we are originally inherent in us as a constitution. The love of Krishna is already there in a dormant state. There is a constitution of the soul, and this is our constitutional right, but it's in a dormant state. To evoke that, we need association of saintly person who's invoking that, inspiring that, giving some wise advices. Chant every day. Spend at least 1 hour reading about Krishna, hearing about Krishna. Chant about Krishna, and gradually the heart starts developing. And then one feels attachment with Krishna. This is the process. So therefore, the significance of that 2-finger shot all the time, the significance is our endeavors is 1 finger and the mercy of Krishna the other finger. And this is 2-finger shot. There's a significance of what Mother Yashoda was binding Krishna, and it was always 2-finger shot. This signifies what? 1, our endeavors, and another is the mercy of Krishna. When these two come together, Krishna is controlled. But on the top of that, comparison of endeavors and the mercy of Krishna, the mercy of Krishna is topmost. So if we say the mercy of Krishna is everything, then what is the need of endeavors? Just relax, eat, sleep, enjoy your life. The mercy of Krishna only falls when we see endeavors. To strike that mercy, to evoke that mercy, the efforts are required. Otherwise, he feels neglected. He feels neglected. Just like in our home, if we have Radha, Krishna, Gopal, if we are taking care of our children, and if you are not taking care of our Gopal, don't you feel neglected? Is he not a person? Is he just a metal who only meant to get worship just one time a day? And then, who are you? We don't know. Just stay in your room for all day. He also has emotions. And if you don't give respect to him, regard to him, he will neglect. This is human emotion. Suppose we all are here, I'm only giving importance to 5 or 7 and the rest, I don't even look at you or even speak at you. How you feel? Neglected. And that's natural, right? We're giving importance to Krishna along with giving importance to family members. He also feels a part of family. And this is what he wants us to realize. I am a part of your family. Don't just ignore and neglect me thinking I am a statue with no emotions. I do reciprocate if you want to get reciprocation. 22 years back, almost this time, I came across one pujari of a temple and he was dressing deities. His seva was dressing deities morning and evening, means when putting deities to rest, night dress. So he gave one realization. He said once upon a time, he dressed the deities, Radha Krishna, with night outfit, sleeping outfit. And in the morning, he has to change the outfit to a new one. He's trying to open those pins, but the pins were not coming out. But as a regulation, the temple rules and regulation, the deity is supposed to get a new outfit, means a fresh one the next day. Otherwise, the authority is going to chastise him. He said, I tried everything, but pins are not coming out. Finally, what he did? He cut with scissors. He cut that outfit. Oh, sorry, it was in night time. The deities were not willing to give up that evening outfit. They don't want to wear that other one. So he finally cut. In the morning when he opened the deity room, he saw the deities were wearing the same torn, ripped clothes. He said, I was so surprised to see this. As a rules and regulation, I was trying to do this. But Krishna is beyond rules and regulations. He didn't want it to give up that beautiful outfit. Just like, you see how beautiful is Radha Krishna outfit. And if you're trying to put some simple for their night wear, and they don't want to give up, because this outfit is like they're dancing Ras Leela. This is how pujaris, because those who serve Krishna with love, then one feel love. And if there's just a formality, okay, you are there to look after me and to just save and protect me and give happiness to me, that's it. there is no love. We can apply simply with our family members, wife, husband, children. Okay, let's say two boys at home. If we give one attention to one and not to other, how the other boy will feel? I'm neglected. Feel hurt. Similarly, they also have feelings. They are not statues. They have feelings. This is the significance of this pastime, and that's why Krishna is known as Damodar. Dam means rope and Udar means the waist. When Mother Yashoda bind Krishna with a rope on his waist, is known as Damodar. Shri Damodar Bhagwan ki
Jai.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Srimad Bhagavatam, day 6.
Hare.
Day 7 going to be Saturday morning 11 with Advent of Bhagavad Gita. That's a very auspicious day. Ekadashi in Advent of Bhagavad Gita, we're going to hear some verses of Bhagavad Gita, the glories of Bhagavad Gita on that day. And in this way we conclude our festival of Srimad Bhagavatam in this house, beautiful, colorful house, and with beautiful, colorful residents of this house. Unlimited thanks to Gaurav and Ruchika again and again for this great festival. You know, this is inspiration for many.
It's all because of you. It's all because of your blessings.
Okay, let us give credit to them then.
Hare Bol.